Last room now to look at in the lab tour, and that would be the machine shop here. And you can see how nice and clean the workbench is. That's just because I cleaned it off today. It is very seldom that it actually is this clean and organized in here with all the tools neatly stacked on the pegboard. But anyway, got all these parts drawers here. There's 12 of these parts drawer assemblies just full of different types of hardware. And you know, typical machine shop stuff. Got a drill press, of course. There's a sheet stock here, so plastic and phenolic and particle board and cardboard and sheet metals here, aluminum and steel. And then there's more big sheets of plywood stuff here and 2x4s, of course. Let me back up to get a view here of the long stock cart. Just this plastic cart that I drilled a bunch of holes into it and filled it full of these PVC pipes and even put some stuff on the sides. So any kind of long dowel rods or pipes or aluminum angles like this, they all get stacked up right here in the long stock cart. And then there's two racks in here. The one on the right just has a whole bunch of different kinds of metals and scrap metals, and I've got it organized with round shaped metals here on the top. And then these boxes are full of different kinds of metal shafts and pipes and what have you, and lots of other different shapes of long slender metals. And then there's plastic pieces. It's all plexiglass here, and phenolics in here. And there's just more sheet materials. These are like medium-sized sheet materials. Anywhere from small to medium is going to be on these shelves here. And I got these nice dividers that I just put in a few years ago to stack up all these sheet metals and sheet plastics on this one side right here. Stack them up in the rack. And then down here is big, heavy metal chunks. So any kind of big heavy bar, a railroad spike, and look at that, what a beast. These things come in handy when I need to weigh something down, of course. Let me stick that back. And more heavy stuff here. Again, big heavy motor rotor. Just keep that for its sheer mass. Got some more heavy metal stuff down here, and wheels, caster wheels or whatever, in this little wooden box. And then everything else on here is just a bunch of different kinds of scrap wood and pressed particle board up here. And we got some nice metal drawers full of different kinds of hardwares. And then we have a bandsaw, of course, really nice 1 horsepower bandsaw. And behind those cabinets, behind the bandsaw and the cabinets, is more sheet materials, like 4 by 8 foot plywood or whatever. And there's first aid kit over here and a mirror. So if I'm working way back here on this end of the shop, then I can look in the mirror and see if anybody is coming into the lab through the other door. And then there's this cabinet right here with a bunch of safety stuff, like a shield and safety goggles, and of course earpieces and dust masks, all that stuff, and propane torches and various paints and coating stuff. And up here we've got cleaning supplies like steel wool and cotton rags, and up here lubricants, silicone fluids, adhesives and sealers, and whole bunch of other miscellaneous chemicals up here. Even got a whole box just for isopropyl alcohol. And then right back here in the corner is just some more miscellaneous materials, like we got some more copper scrap right here and some brass scrap. Really comes in handy sometimes. And that's it. There's no lathe in here. I don't really need a lathe most of the time, and if I ever do need to use a lathe, I can always go to the mechanical engineering lab where they have a much nicer, much bigger workshop with a lot of fancy equipment in there. And of course they have several types of lathes going in there. But anyway, this shop is used mostly by me to take care of fixing stuff or building stuff, building apparatus for faculty, or if I need to fix equipment or anything like that, I can always, do it here, all the mechanical stuff. And also the students use this room as well for the mechanical aspects of their projects. If they're doing some kind of robot for their senior project or whatever, especially for Micromouse, a lot of students would need screws and hardware and tools and stuff in here for their Micromouse robots. And a lot of it comes in quite handy. So thanks for watching this video and all the other lab tour videos. I may come out with 1 or 2 more after this, and then it won't be for many months, and in which I get myself settled down into the new building, and then I can not be as comprehensive as I have been with all these lab rooms, but I'll make a couple, 2 or 3 more videos just showing all the new digs and all the new equipment and stuff that we have in the new building going up right now. So please give this video a big thumbs up, and thanks for watching all these lab tour videos. I hope you enjoyed them. See you later.